Let me tell you a story about sleepings. Once upon a time, there were two friends. A girl named Luna and a boy whose name is Amos. They liked to play together and had special, some say magical bond. Luna was so good at sleeping. All she had to do was rest her head on the pillow and off to dreamy land she went. No noise could disturb her. No alarm clock could wake her in all the land. But Amos was not so fortunate. It took him many times to go to sleep. Every twinkle, crash and clunk would wake him. He despised all alarm clocks in all the land. One day, they met an old smelly lady who told them,
"If you can find the tree of snoozing and pluck the leaf from the branches, you will both have beautiful shared dreams."
So off they went. Well, Amos did anyway because Luna, like you, had already grown very, very bored of this story. Sleep. What is it? Nobody knows.
Within the first 90 minutes of falling asleep, we enter REM, which stands for Rapid Eye Movement.
Okay, yeah, maybe we know that.
It's divided into 3 stages, N1, N2, and the deepest stage of sleep, N3.
Well, obviously we know that. Oh my god.
N3 is also when the supply of blood to the muscles increases and the body repairs and grows tissue.
But we don't know other things about it.
Sleep allows the brain to reorganize.
Okay.
There's also a role for sleep to clear out metabolic waste.
Yeah.
It plays a really important way that we learn, and it helps us kind of recover from the day before.
During our waking hours, neurotransmitters released deep within our brain keep our cerebral cortex alert and primed for consciousness.
Yes.
These circadian rhythms are the control switch that tells us when to feel sleepy or awake.
Okay, fine. So we roughly know what sleep is. Whoopity-doo. But we used to think that sleep was some kind of restoration, preservation, or survival mechanism. Sleepists thought that sleep could be some kind of evolutionary way to survive. By sleeping, you are not moving, so cannot be spotted by predators or run into danger. However, survival would probably work better with your eyes open. Scientists dumb. We now know that sleep is important because sleep cleanses the brain by removing harmful toxins. Sleep helps you grow. I'm short, so that explains something. Sleep can make you smarter. Research has shown that sleeping well and studying less is actually better than studying more and not getting much sleep. Hashtag
facts for the kids.
While sleeping, we process information, consolidate memories, and rewire and connect different brain connectors to get together.
Brain connectors to the...
Hey! But why can some of us get good sleep and other people can't? On the well-known Oxford Good Sleep Chart, I would rate myself a 4, below average. It takes me a while to get to sleep, and when I wake up in the morning I feel really, really groggy. My girlfriend, however, is an 11. When her head hits the pillow, she's asleep. Deep, impossible to wake her asleep. So, can I even match her or even win at sleeping? Really? Well, you haven't seen this. But let's try some stuff anyway. Here are some general sleep doctor tips. Make your space only a sleeping space. Make it look like a hotel bed where it's fancy, comfortable, away from the kids, work, emails, but like a spa retreat, not like Ibiza. Don't make it a space where you want to jump on the bed, drink cocktails and do illegal stuff. The brain is an associative device. If you eat in bed, it will think your bed is a restaurant. And like Pavlov's dog, you'll start salivating on the way to getting into bed. And that will leave spit all over the floor. When you approach it, you should not be drooling. You should think sleep. A bit like when you go to the bakery, you think cake. Or you go to the fridge and you think cake. Or if you're brushing your teeth, you think cake. Yeah! Cake.
Give me some cake.
Cake. It's the same with light. We associate light with waking up, darkness with sleeping, so turn off the phones, blah 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 blah, blue light, blah blah blah.
Well, you should always turn off all devices and not keep them in your bed because it will interfere with the blue light rays and the lasers in your science, so your neurologicals.
So instead of lighty up devices, why don't you read a book or listen to a podcast? Like when you were little, you probably had a book and read a book so that you could go to sleep. And if you've got kids, you probably read them a book or you put on some white noise or something. So if it worked, why not do that? But please don't do what my girlfriend does.
But did you hear what happened today? Well, they found this guy who had murdered 1 million people with his axe and chopped up their heads and fed them to his pet crocodile. And the crocodiles pooped out the heads and he cooked it and sold it to his friends who were zombie ghosts. Cool, eh?
Let's recap them. No serial killer stories. No stimulants or sedatives. They interrupt your sleep patterns. There's a link in the description from a professional talking about this. No exercise, Mortal Kombat or skydiving before bed. No lighty up things. Your brain is a clock. The on switch is the light, the off switch is darkness. No eaty or drinky things. I know, but sleep really is important. That's why they use sleep deprivation for torture, and why if you see new parents and you say to them, "Oh, your baby looks so happy-go-lucky and it must be so easy to manage," they look like they're going to kill you. However, and there's a caveat. I'm too stupid to be a doctor, so this is what I've taken from internet research, and actually there were some contradictory studies about exercise and about other things. Certainly if you've got something like restless leg syndrome, it might be recommended to have a little walk before you go to bed just to get the muscles to relax. Some people I know take CBD oil, which might be considered a kind of sedative. So there's different rules for different people, so just explore what's best for you. The main thing to do is just try something out this week and see how it goes. While you may not be able to implement all those things at the same time, at least try and pick one and make it a habit for a week to see what happens. And you never know.
If you can find the tree of snoozing and pluck the leaf from the branches, you will both have beautiful shared dreams.
And so, all Famos went, and after some minutes he came across the special tree. He plucked the feather, plucked, children, P-L-U-C-K-E-D, plucked. Anyway, he took it home and put it under his pillow. Unfortunately, it did not work as the old smelly lady was a crazy drunk and leaves are not magic, but I must try the things in this video. He liked the video and subscribed to the channel. Wink wink. And that night, both Amos and Luna's dreams combined, and it was really cool and amazing and happily ever after the end. Well, so you made it to the end. You must be feeling very sleepy. Thanks for watching. All links are in the description, and please let me know about your sleep journey, any tips and tricks that you might have. Another person who's going on a special journey is a guy called Matt at Matt2Fit. He's on a weight loss journey, so please check out his channel, link in the description, and give him some support. And see you next time, friends. Good night.